Hello, I'm Kat here. Today I'll be discussing how using an almost 8-year-old phone has made me question reality. That was only a joke. But on a serious note, the phone I'll be talking about is my beloved Samsung Galaxy S4. Now just looking at this phone, I could not help but notice the plastic design the phone embodied from the 2013 plastic era. In hand, the phone felt comfortable to hold, considering how large my hands are. I love the fact that Samsung kept the removable plastic back on the Galaxy S4. This was a great innovation as it allowed for an almost future-proof design and also a foolproof battery replacement. Even so, batteries for this phone are relatively cheap and easy to find on the internet. Okay, so using this phone as my daily driver for almost a month now has proved to be an unsettling experience. Firstly, the settings application screen was not my bread and butter. I did not like how the settings of the device were categorized into 4 main sections. I found that to be a little extra. It just made it much harder for me to know where and what I was looking for. Almost like using a rotary dial telephone. Now, don't let what I just said influence your decisions. This phone has some amazing features and surprisingly, most of them are found just at your fingertips. And I'll go over them in a bit of detail. Okay, so the Samsung Galaxy S4 featured a 5-inch Super AMOLED display. And if you know me, I'm a sucker for AMOLED displays. I love how all the blacks stand out in an AMOLED panel and how color accurate it can be. And about the amazing features I was talking about, the phone has many motion gestures and special display sensors that allow you to communicate with the device without coming in contact with the surface. A prime example of this is AirView. Found it to be a great feature, especially when I was scrubbing through video clips and looking through images. Even though I didn't see myself using this feature much, I still found it to be a great addition into the Samsung Galaxy. Now, let me get into the software side of this device. So Samsung Galaxy S4 used Android 5.0.1 Lollipop, which I had no issue using. It didn't feel much different from my previous daily driver, the Galaxy S5, which had Android 6.0.1 until I flashed Lineage OS onto it. I'll get into more detail about this topic. But anyway, the Galaxy S4 is actually known for its infamous TouchWiz, and to be honest, I didn't like it. In some instances, TouchWiz would just stop, and obviously this has nothing to do with the Galaxy S4 in general. It really just depends on what applications you are using and how much the phone is being utilized. Now let's talk about my favorite part, the camera. So I've been using this phone for about a month, like I said before. I didn't find myself using the camera as much, because I don't like being on camera. That's also the reason why I don't show my face in my videos. That was a joke. My camera just doesn't have an articulating screen for me to showcase my face. But that's besides the point. The Galaxy S4 had a 13 megapixel sensor, and it's amazing, especially for its age. The autofocus on the camera is fast and quite accurate. Unlike the back camera, the front camera on the Galaxy S4 is actually a joke to me. Makes recording videos on myself an unholy experience. Like 720p in 2022 has no particular use case for me. Now this feature is not discussed much when it comes to Samsung phones, but I didn't know, but the Galaxy S4 has an easy mode, which I have to say is a great addition to this phone. Now, this feature is heavily overlooked as the target audience for this phone was a more tech-savvy demographic. This feature I found could make a great gift for the elderly population, which is a destiny I actually have planned out for this phone at a later date. Now, this phone hasn't seen much use. In fact, when I received the phone a month ago, it was actually in immaculate condition. But I could not help but notice a serious battery drain when I left the phone on standby. I then learned that lithium-ion batteries degrade when not in use. Then again, this phone is from 2013 with its original battery. I'll not deduct any points from this category. The battery can be improved by buying a new one, but you will need to be careful when buying batteries from an unauthorized seller. Places like eBay have batteries listed for cheap prices. This is because batteries are bought in bulk, some refurbished with high capacities that are untrue and untested. I recommend buying your replacement batteries from an authorized website such as iFixit. Okay, so I did mention somewhere in the video that I was going to talk about the software side of the Galaxy S4. I'll not be going over the simple stock ROM that the phone already has. I'll instead discuss the custom ROM side of things and how it can improve user experience. Like I mentioned before, the stock ROM of the Galaxy S4 is completely usable. I actually think it's great for daily use. But what if I told you a Samsung Galaxy S4 can support Android 11? All this is done through the use of custom ROMs. I personally use custom ROMs on all the phones I own, like my Samsung Galaxy S5. And I tell you, the experience is phenomenal. It really is. It's almost like pairing an Athlon processor with a 30 series graphics card. It's unheard of. I know the analogy might sound weird, but hey, it still works. The most common custom ROMs available for the Galaxy S4 is Lineage OS version 18.1 based on Android 11. Now this will give the S4 features that are on the Android 11. These features include dark mode, media controls, built-in screen recorders, and more. Now custom ROMs can be risky depending on the type you install, which is why I recommend Lineage OS. Now if you want an in-depth tutorial on how to install Lineage OS on your Galaxy S4, please let me know down in the comments. To recap this experience, it was great. I love using old devices and unlocking their full potential. And an old phone is only as good as you make it. So guys, always repurpose your old phones and give them purpose. Despite the slight hiccups in software and poor battery life, this phone will still continue to serve as an MP3 player until I find a replacement. Okay, so seeing as this video is coming to an end, I'd like to ask you guys, my viewers, what videos I should start doing. I'll definitely keep doing phone reviews, and I'm heavily into tech, and I actually have many phones in my collection waiting to be reviewed. But that's besides the point. If you like this video, subscribing would be great, and the like would be much appreciated. I'll catch you guys in another video. RMCat out.